Hello again to all you wisdom walkers out there. You want to be wisdom walkers. This is Jojopah Maria and Saroma coming to you with the astrological insights for the ending of this year. An experience I just had is very, very much about like what this year has been about, what the times we're going through, because um, I've been using StreamYard to, do this live streams and this is the first time I've ever had a situation where I'm trying to share my screen, and it's like, yeah, good luck with that. And I even was trying to chat. My wonderful, wonderful colleague, Michael Demond, who's so good at this tech stuff, he called, he was trying to coach me through. I mean, for 15 minutes, we were trying to figure this out. Ain't happening. So I don't know what the story is. At this point, I really don't care because thank goodness I have everything laid out in writing for you. It's nice to have the pictures, but it's not essential for you to be able to get the message. So bear with me. I'll share pictures with you in a video. I'll actually make a little video, maybe tomorrow, someday. Not tomorrow, I'm lying. Tomorrow's my holiday. I'm going to take care of myself, but I will do that. Some people are here. Ina's here. Ina, I love you, love you, love you. I hope you got my Facebook message so that we can talk. We can get together and talk. Somebody else saying hi, sweetheart. Thank you all so much for bearing witness with me and having the patience with me and hanging in there. Like I said, this is a sign of the time, and it's a great test to see, was I gonna crush and not do this because I can't share the pictures and can't figure it out? Like, no, you all need this information. I'm gonna give it to you. At least the camera's working right now. So oh my God. Anyway, this information is going to go from the 21st all the way to the 31st. And there really are some major transits that I want you to have some awareness of because, as you can see, and I have my good thing I got a loud voice because I have my microphone down on the table there. That's a little better. But it's a good thing that we have this time to really be able to understand that, guess what? We are in the thick of it. We're still in the thick of it, the opening of the age of Aquarius. We are still in the thick of a global plague. Yeah, and we need to think about it in those terms. Why? Because if you just keep thinking it's just the flu, you just feel like it's already endemic and, oh, it's no big deal. No, it's a big deal. And also, using the word plague is important. And this comes from this book called Apollo's Arrow by a guy who's a sociologist and has done all this research and history around plagues, because we need to understand this is going to change us. We are being transformed by this event of a plague. Okay. So it's really important that we understand it so we don't resist it. We don't resist it. And just like now, when I have all this trouble trying to figure out this technology, I just have to breathe, relax, and realize, oh, something's shifting that I have no control over at all. But it's not going to stop me from doing what I need to do if it's in alignment. So clearly, it's in alignment for you all to get this information. So, without another word, so on the 21st, what happened is we moved into the Capricorn season. And Astro Butterfly, one of my favorite astrologers, says in the month to come, we will focus on what we have built in the year past and if it's paying off for what we've hoped for. She says this can give us a tremendous energy and a sense of direction. We now feel we can move mountains. This is a great time to be clear about what it is that you want to achieve. And of course, Capricorn season includes the new year. And so the establishing of New Year's resolutions, I like to call them annual commitments, because a lot of times these resolutions aren't kept. I'm going to lose 50 pounds, or I'm going to start a new job or whatever, and sometimes those things don't come to pass. But if you say a commitment and you make it about something that you can have control over, yeah, like how you want to feel about yourself. How do you want to feel about yourself? Sometimes we don't even have much control over the weight thing because it's not just about what you're putting in your mouth. It really is connected to your emotions. Okay. So if you're not taking on the emotional healing, it will be very hard for you to lose weight and keep it off. But how do you want to feel? How do you want to feel about yourself for the coming year? That's a wonderful annual commitment to create and to think about. And then what things will support you in feeling good about yourself, right? Feeling happy, feeling fulfilled. Yeah. So again, we're in this Capricorn season. We're in the sea goat time for you to be able to do that and feel like, yeah, I can do this. I can move this mountain. Now, yesterday, the energy of yesterday, oh my god, it was like the energy that I was feeling as I'm trying to figure out how to do this live stream yesterday on the oh, wait a minute, I apologize, it's happening today. No wonder I'm so crazy. Today is the 24th. Okay, so today we have Saturn in Aquarius squaring Uranus in Taurus, and Uranus is retrograde in Taurus, so you really feel the energy when it's retrograde. Now this is the dominant energy for this week because it's so powerful. And this is the third and final square between these two planetary bodies that we've had during this year. We had the first one in January, then I think it was in May, and then boom, now we have this final one to close out the year. And what is the energy in this? Again, it is this battle between we need to change and we need to go up, we need to go higher, and well, let's just do it more slowly and more methodically, and and because Uranus is in Taurus, it definitely affects our home and things that make us feel like we have some stability. Now, as it says here, during this time we will thirst for freedom and change but feel restricted, imposed upon, and this adds to the hardship of our lives. So, what's going on with the virus right now, with the plague, with the Omicron, with the variants showing up and saying, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I don't know about you all, but I'm here." So, this is really it's difficult. This is probably one of the most challenging holiday seasons ever. So many conversations I've had with people trying to figure out, can I go and be with my friends? Can I go and be with my family even and be safe? So, it's a lot of stress right now. It says that with Saturn being direct and Uranus being retrograde, our great taskmaster's energy will overpower the great liberator. Restrictions will cage us despite our hope for change. And what I say to that is, let's not look at it as a restriction. Let's look at it as common sense for what I need to do in order to stay healthy. Yeah. So let's bring it into I'm doing the right thing for myself and for other people to stay healthy. Now, also, some more information about this from Astro Butterfly. The other was from Kyle Thomas, who's on astrology.com. But Astro Butterfly says that we have this Christmas present, the last Saturn Uranus square of the year. Um, this collective transit, she says, will likely come with collective shifts that will pretty much include this square influencing us throughout, the next couple of months. She says that it's not something that will suddenly happen and then we'll never hear from Saturn and Uranus again. But in 2022, although they will kind of be seeing each other, waving at each other, they won't come into this exact um, aspect as they are right now, which is a square, right? And the energy being very tight. She says too that so in 2022 we will be influenced by what the square has set in motion, but the true outcome will become part of our reality now. So again, whatever the outcome, It can be positive or negative. It depends on how we will, as a collective, have integrated the lessons from the first two times that these two went to battle. Yeah. Yeah. And again, it is this piece about, we gotta let go, we gotta let go, we gotta let go, and stop being in resistance to the shift and to the change that is here. So hopefully we can turn the negative into the positive by accepting, that right now there's going to be restriction. And yes, it creates lots of conflict, lots of stress. We want our holiday season to be what we've been used to, but that ain't happening. It's not happening. So I am encouraging people to set an intention that this is going to be your best holiday season ever, because you're not going to stay connected to the 3D reality. You're going to go in and you're going to really get at what is it that's essential to me right now in my life, so that I feel that I am strong, that I am clear, that I'm courageous, and that I'm confident. And do that within yourself. Then you can share it out with others. But if you're not clearing out your fear, if you're not clearing out your anger and stuff, there's nothing you can do to help anybody else or to feel comfortable with anybody else, because they would be just as crazy as you. So somebody's got to say, wait a minute, let me go in and clean this up. So I see this energy, which started yesterday, definitely in full swing today, as an opportunity for, like, let's choose it. Let's choose, how am I going to be with myself, and am I going to settle for being out of sorts, or am I going to take some action to clear out? Forgiveness is always important, always important. So swing into that, swing into some forgiveness, some compassion, and you'll find that it'll feel better. Yeah. Now, tomorrow, on the 25th, on Christmas Day, we get a conjunction between Venus, which is retrograde right now, and Pluto, both in the sign of Capricorn. Yeah. And here's what this is about. This will have a profound effect on our relationships because we crave companionship, passion, and unity. This is from Kyle Thomas. He says, healthy connections will enjoy more affinity, yet toxic ones will feel a hissing tension. Listen to what your heart is telling you. The energetic of Pluto is what I want to talk to you about with this again. Before I give you what Astro Butterfly says, because it's important to understand that Pluto in Capricorn, where it'll be for another couple of years, is bringing a really important energetic to us. It holds our unconscious biases and behaviors up for review. So, like, look at this. Yeah. It encourages us to evaluate deeply imprinted subconscious material. Yeah. Something like what Deepak Chopra calls premature cognitive conditioning, or the old paradigms that we're carrying. Um, and some of this gets into how we are being with ourselves, being with the world, being with, how we're experiencing life. And so the things that aren't working for us right now, it's important that we hold up a mirror to ourselves and really begin to look at, where's it I'm stuck in my understanding about who I am and even who others are, and where do I need to let go? Where do I need to forgive? Sometimes it's about that. Sometimes it's about accepting people for where they're at and accepting yourself. You may have been stretched and grown over the last 2 years in ways that you don't know. So you want to be conscious of that. And so this Pluto and Capricorn energy, because Pluto is the underworld, right? That's our shadow stuff that we can see. Capricorn is about, how we show up in the world, how our institutions are structured, all of that. And so this, I got to work, I got to do kind of energy with, I got to look at my shadow, is really designed to help us move more fully into this new age without carrying the old baggage that doesn't serve us, right? So when Venus meets up with Pluto, and they're both in the sign of Capricorn, Here's the other thing about this. This is an intense transit, says Astro Butterfly, and it triggers a rebirth of the heart. Oh my God. Love, love, love her for that. Think about that. A rebirth of the heart. She says, since this transit happened simultaneously with that Saturn Uranus square, right? We want to be mindful of what we say and do. It's not that we want to run away from the powerful, liberating truth of these transits, that they'll certainly bring, she said, but we should remember that we always have a choice of how we deal with what the planets offer us. And also, too, if this is a triggering of the rebirth of the heart, that means that we have been shutting our hearts down, that we have been forgetting the truth of who we are as human beings. We have been forgetting and even pushing aside that love, not money, not how much money you got or ain't got. Love is the most powerful energy in the universe. And we need to be connecting with that. And the way you do that is your heart has to be opened. It has to be open. Yeah. So again, tension, tightness for over these next 2 days. But on the 26th, the day after Christmas, if we do our good work, remember the energy is there for you to use or not. You might not want to use the Pluto in Capricorn. That's okay. But if you do use it, when you get to the 26th, we've got Mercury in Capricorn sextiling Neptune in Pisces. And the sextile, again, is we're back into the flow. Now, it says here that this transit is good for relaxation, creativity, communication, and spiritual pursuits. Your words become soothing and can actually be healing to others. All of your senses can be acute, enabling you to pick up a lot of extra information through your intuition. So your intuition is going to be amped up. It says here too, you may even receive spiritual information through dreams, meditation, your spirit guides, or chance encounters. Doing any kind of artwork or anything creative is really good. Allowing yourself to just really be attuned to the bigger picture of what's going on. Relationships may benefit from your compassionate and spiritual nature. So Mercury in Capricorn, the big messenger, and Neptune in Pisces, which is all about let's stay dreamy and hopeful and big pictured, but giving us this opportunity after we've done that good work today and tomorrow that we can go back. Yeah, and Carmen just said, yeah, I need to do my work. Yeah. Well, we must do our work. Exactly, Carmen, because girl, it ain't worth it. Now that's a good sign. They let me share a comment. I don't know if I can share a screen. No, I ain't gonna let me share a screen yet. They don't like me, and so they won't let me share the screen. Anyway, let me move on. So that was the 26th. Now, this is the big one, big drum roll. This is the one I've been waiting for 12 years. 12 years, people. I have been waiting for this aspect. And this is the aspect of Jupiter going into Pisces for a nice long transit throughout the year. It leaves Pisces for a little bit in the spring, but then it comes back and it'll be in Pisces to the end of the year. Now, why is that important? Let me tell you. And I'm Pisces. Anybody else out there who's Pisces rising or ascendant? Yeah, we've been waiting for this for 12 years. 12 years. I can't emphasize that enough. Yeah, so that was what, 2008, right? 2008? No. 2009. 2009. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. So December is an intense month, no doubt, but Jupiter's ingress into Pisces is our saving grace and our most welcomed hallelujah, not only of this month, but for the months to come. Jupiter re-entering Pisces on December 28th to the 29th, and it stays until May 10th, and then is back again in October until December. of 2022. Now, the last couple of years when Jupiter shared signs with Pluto and Saturn, it hasn't been easy. Can I get an amen to that? Yeah. But now that Jupiter moves into Pisces, our sense of faith and optimism will finally be restored. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. And that's because, again, back to what happens with a plague. The first thing is people are shocked. There's all this, of course, upset, disruption, because people are dying. It's scary because you don't know at first enough about it. Thank God we're not back in the 1400s. We do understand microorganisms, so we can take some steps to it. So as people are taking more steps, you accept that it's here more. That's when you can begin to say, okay, let me breathe. I don't have to be as afraid. I can be cautious, but I don't have to be as afraid. And I can start opening up to, okay, what's the spiritual meaning behind this showing up? And so Jupiter in Pisces, because that's what Pisces is all about. Because you all understand me. You say I'm a Pisces, I'm always breaking stuff down, right? I'm always bringing something, bringing some kind of esoteric something from ancient wisdom to modern technology and science, right? And I'm breaking it down, breaking it down, breaking it down, because that's what Pisces do. We want to understand what is really going on beyond what we can see, taste, smell, touch, hear with the five senses. We want to go deep. So Jupiter with us, oh yeah, it's on. It's on, folks. It's on. We are ready to move into, okay, let's turn this trouble into treasure. Yes, yes, yes. Now, something else important about this, for especially those of you who understand astrology, is that both Jupiter and Neptune rule Pisces. Okay, those are the planetary energies for that astrological sign. And to have both rulers in the sign of their rulership is pretty magic. And Astro Butterfly says, I use the word magic on purpose. When Jupiter, with its larger than life optimism and sense of expansion, and Neptune, with its mystical vision, are in the same sign, oh, we're going to start to see magic everywhere. Love it. 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 And this is so, so true. So again, this is only happens every 12 years. This is not a transit to ignore. This is a time to ask the universe for what you want and channel your energy intentionally. I'll repeat that. This is a time to ask the universe for what you want and to channel your energy intentionally. Okay? Yeah. Your sensitivity will be heightened. Like I said, you're going to want to know more about what's in it, what's behind it, what's going on. This is a chance. Jupiter in Pisces offers us a chance and again, because Neptune's in that same part of the sky, this offers us a chance to look into the mysteries of the universe and explore the meaning of life, like going beyond the matrix. Let's really learn, folks, why are we here? And it's not just about our survival. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I could talk to you about this forever. I should do a special video about it. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But let me go on, because the ending of the year, the last couple of days to this month are pretty powerful too. And we get on the 29th, we get Mars in Capricorn sextiling Saturn in Aquarius. So a sextile, again, is a flow energy. So, right, the 26th rolls around and we get this flow starting. 28th with the Pisces, Jupiter and Pisces. So we're still in flow by the end of the year. So this is a good thing to know, because you want that. You want the end of the year to be where, okay, things are starting to make sense. I understand. I can see my path is open for this way. I'm setting my annual commitments, right? So here's what this means. This transit regulates your energy to give the determination and endurance to succeed. Yes, you can methodically plan out your course of action in the most effective way. A strong work ethic and attention to detail means you can attack complex and difficult tasks. This is a good chance to make solid progress with a long-term project. It won't bother you that the results won't appear instantly. because you're going to be able to really get like, this is what I have to do so I can get that result. Like, it's going to make sense. It's going to make sense. I can't stress that enough. Also, it says in relationships, you will attract loyal people or those looking for someone strong and reliable. So that means you want to be strong and reliable. You want to be the best version of yourself. And that Mars in Capricorn, which is like, okay, let's take action. Let's go. Let's get it go. And the Saturn in Aquarius, meaning, okay, it's right timing. And again, Aquarius being this air sign. Yeah. Yeah, it's right timing. With all these ideas, all these new things, all this stuff that I'm wanting to get done and do, this energy is saying, yes, yes, you can do it. It's time. The energy is there to support you. Now, on the same day, or it may come the following day, that we've got Mars in Capricorn with Saturn, we get Mercury conjuncting with Venus in Capricorn. Okay. And Venus is retrograde in Capricorn right now. So the two of them are there. Now, I'm going to tell you the whole truth. Pluto is going to join the party too. So that he gets in the mix. So I'll tell you about that because that's the end of the year, big energy that all three of those planets are together in Capricorn. But here's what the Mercury conjunct Venus in retrograde in Capricorn is about, which is thrilling. Both of these two are thrilling to me. So here's this one. Mercury conjunct Venus transit is the right time to tell someone you love them. Isn't that wonderful? You are in touch with what you love about a person and can more easily express this than any other times. You might also show your appreciation for someone through a gift or some other display of love. There is just as much chance that you could be on the receiving end of someone else's love or appreciation. You could receive a compliment, a letter, invitation, a gift, or even some money. Again, anything artistic, any creative skills should be enhanced. You'll be making something with your hands or with your voice. Yeah, poetry, music, me playing the piano, all that good stuff, making your videos, whatever. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, loving flow energy. And so, if there's somebody that you really need to be expressed about the love to, that you've been holding back, you've been scared, like, when should I? Somebody just said, when is this? When is this? It's starting on the 29th for sure, but leading up to the 29th. So, like, even right now, start thinking about that. Who do I need to express my love to? And give yourself permission to do that. Now, from the 29th into the 30th, depending on where you're at in the planet and stuff. That's why sometimes with astrology, you'll hear two different dates, because sometimes the aspects are hooking up at a time that is 6 hours ahead of where we are. So that means then it's already that day for them, but we're still, still in the day before. So that's why you'll hear two different days, but it doesn't matter because it's about the energy of that time. And it doesn't just go away because it's 24 hours or over. It's energy that's coming to us to use. So you can keep using that energy consciously. This is just letting you know the planets are saying, hey, it's there for you to tap into. Go for it. So on the 29th and then the 30th, we get Mercury conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. So think about this. The part of the sky that we call Capricorn, okay? And we're in Capricorn season right now, right? You got Mercury and it's making conjunction, it's like right there, they're right there with both Venus and with Pluto. Yeah. And so here's the conjunction with the Pluto with Mercury. And this is so powerful and important. It says, it is possible to make profound profound discoveries during this transit. You may discover something very revealing about yourself from deep within your soul. This may include spiritual links with ancestors and could lead to a spiritual transformation or sensation of transcending the physical limitations of your body. I rest my case. That's it. That's it. It's like we are so ready to move into a higher dimensional experience of who we are as human beings. We are so ready to really get what Einstein and his folks understood, those scientists, over 100 years ago, that what we see as matter ain't really matter. It's light energy, it's vibrational energy. They call it string theory now. But it's clear that there is so much more to us than what appears to be. And so that's what quantum physics is about. It's like what's inside the atoms and how does it make this material, and it comes from a void that they don't understand. They see a black hole. Now we got a picture of a black hole. They really do exist. Like 2 years ago, scientists, that was just a theory. Einstein and them had talked about it. Stephen Hawking had talked about it, but they had no evidence. Well, with the Hubble's telescope and all that other stuff they got up in the sky, or they did this thing where they used all the telescopes around the planet and created like one huge telescope, and that's how they got to see into what's called Sagittarius. And I'm blocking on the name. All I can remember is that the core of our galaxy is called Sagittarius. And so that's what they were seeing, is that black hole exists. There's a void out there that everything is generating from. It's powerful, right? So we have inside of us this ability, this energy, to really create whatever it is that we need so that we can do what? Have our happy endings in life, be fulfilled in life, not be defeated by the things that don't work for us. Back to me trying to get this stream going, right? I could have really lost it and just said, oh, I'm not going to do that. I can't do it. Nothing's working. No, we figure it out. We figure it out. So, oh my God, we're moving more into our spiritual awareness, our spiritual intelligence, combining that with our emotions, our emotional intelligence. Oh my God, who knows what 2022 is going to be? Oh my God. And it's a double fire year. And I'll be talking about that in my Wisdom Walk Talk podcast and the videos that I make. I'll do my annual message for you. But yeah, it's powerful. And a water tiger year, according to the Chinese astrology, it's really powerful. So we're moving into this new age, into this new time. Now, last message about the 29th and the 30th from Astro Butterfly, with these three planets all up in conjunct and up into Capricorn. And it's such a wonderful ending for this year. She says, the year ends with a momentous revelation. Mercury, Venus, and Pluto all meet in Capricorn for a powerful moment of truth. When our mind, which is Mercury, symbolizes, and our heart, Venus, symbolizes, meet the planet of power and transformation, which is Pluto, we can no longer say we don't know what we want. Pluto will write it out on our foreheads, and the truth will be so liberating that it will set in motion the true power of nature. Make sure you don't dismiss the powerful guidance, because 2022 will come with exciting opportunities that will help you make anything possible. Wonderful. Oh my God, it's so wonderful. I'm so excited. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Yes, Carmen, it is a double fire year. So you and all the other fire folks out there, we need to get ready, because it's time. It is time. Oh my God. What time is it? I feel like I've been talking to you for an hour. There's so much in here. Oh my God. Let me go over into the comments real quick and just say hi to everybody. Oh my God, there's Ainka. Yes, Pisces rising. Jupiter in Pisces. Huge, huge, huge. Get ready for the 28th. You're going to feel differently because that energy is big. Jupiter on play. So you're going to feel this energy and you're going to be like, is this really me? Is this really me? And the answer is yes, 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 yes. Other Facebook users saying, hi, Jojopah. Hi, how are you? Um, Wow. Yeah, just amazing. Absolutely amazing. What can I say? What can I say? So, even though, today, tomorrow may be a little frustrating, for those of you that celebrate Christmas, Christmas ain't working out for me. It just might not be the way that you're used to. You may not have the energy even to do things that you used to do and the way that you used to do them or see the people you used to see. But that doesn't mean it can't be the best Christmas ever. Go inside. And, I think the universe is really working us because for those of us who celebrate Christmas, it ain't all about Santa and toys and gifts. It's the birth of the Christ child in a manger, right? Like poor, born poor in poverty. You got to be there with the aminals, right? And he's bringing this incredible energy and message that does what? Changes up human consciousness. It's why we talk about forgiveness so much. It really is because of the work that Jesus Christ did when he's on the planet. He's showing people like, no, you ain't got to take on other people's pain. And when he talks about the kingdom, getting into the kingdom, he's talking about doing your inner work. That's what he was talking about. Yeah. So let's put some focus on that. Really get connected. Really get connected. What does that mean? That child came and brought in that energy. And the three wise men that follow the star and Balthasar and all this stuff. Oh my God, I mean, letting just that mythology drop into you, letting that story be within you, it's transformative. It's transformative. I Yeah. And so I think that's what the universe wants us to do. That's why things are all shook up. Like, go within, have the best Christmas ever, have the best New Year's ever. You ain't got to go out and get drunk to prove that it's New Year's. Even New York got smart and they're like scaling down from the Times Square gathering. Yeah, they better because, like, come on, I'm like, y'all just give me lots of opportunities to grow. I'm gonna create a new brother. It's like he getting ready to change up. He having a good time, especially here in LA. So you know what I'm saying? Like, no, this is a time to accept that we are going through something that right now we have no control over, but we need to accept it and look for an opportunity to turn this pain and suffering and anxiety and stuff into a time of, oh, let me take a chill. Let me rest. Let me just chill out. Let me really think about who is that person or persons I need to tell I love them. Even though I may be afraid to say it, I need to tell them I love them because I love them. Like this is what we need to be doing. I hope what I've been spilling about and teaching about is helpful to you because to me, I am so grateful that we are alive at this time in the world to bear witness and participate into this great shift that is going on. It's so important. Yes. Thank you, Facebook user. Um, and so it's my great, great, great honor and privilege and pleasure to be able to show up like this, give you some words of guidance, encouragement, so that you can live the best version of yourself. And that's my theme for 2022. It's time for us to live the best version of ourselves and to really understand what that means because it's not in the material. It's not in the material. It's beyond that. And if you haven't seen Matrix Resurrection, if you got HBO, you ain't got to pay extra. You can just watch it. There are so much so much good messages in that. Even though, it's got the nerds like their bombs and things blowing up and cars turning upside down and all of that. Look past all of that and look for the message, because one of the biggest messages in that story is the power of love to transcend what seems impossible, and how we have to believe. We have to believe. It's all about faith. So, yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Thank you, Nika, daughter of Oshun. So I'm going to sign off. I love you all so much. May you have a very healthy, happy, peaceful holiday season. Do your annual commitments, and I'll be back to share more with you very, very soon. Thank you for your patience with me too, with all the technical stuff. And like I said, the universe is teaching us all. So be well, be safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, do all that good stuff, and stay alive so that you can enjoy the beautiful, beautiful stuff that's coming over the next several years. Bye bye now.